It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and the first project of the new year 2022. We are in Olivenhain, which is a suburb in San Diego County that is East North County. And what a beautiful estate we are working on today. This is the beginning of phase 1 on what will likely be at least a 4, if not a 5-phase project. And we have just received our plants from Waterwise Botanicals. And oh my goodness, they are some stunning, stunning specimens. Take a look at these. How gorgeous. So healthy, beautiful. Look at the Aeonium kiwis. Those aren't easy to find, and I'm really thrilled with those. Yeah, that's the one with the yellow, the little Aeonium. Look like little baby sunbursts. We've got lavender ladies here, and which I did not get. Well, wait. No, I think I got those from Caesar a couple jobs ago. But we've got the Rubra violacea, this aloe that I just love so much, and it is absolutely perfection. I've got a really cool assortment of bromeliads, my Cameroniis, which of course, as you know, I'll be working with as cuttings. And oh my goodness, yeah. So first off, you know, we got the A-team. We've got Cullen, we've got Mel, we've got Kevin, we've got Daddy Greg, we've got Hannah, and we've got Alex. Super exciting. Okay. Okay, so check out this Schefflera runamucus. This is such a magnificent plant, and they love it so much that what we're going to be doing is planting under it. Now, look at my challenge. Look at these roots that have come up to the surface. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling like I just don't know if I want to bury all of those roots. I don't know. I feel like I might be able to do something really artistic under there with the succulents. So stay tuned. Here we have, you know, our Pygmy Palms, which obviously we're keeping because these are very, very succulent compatible. And they've got this stunning pool, and we're just going to be planting the heck out of all of the pool adjacent beds, which, as you know, is my favorite thing to do. If I was alone on a desert island and all I had was a pool, I would plant around it. That made absolutely no sense. Okay, so over here, all of these little tight little beds are super highways. They've got drains, they've got irrigation piping, they've got electrical. There's just all kinds of stuff going on. So we're going to have to be really, really careful. Also, there's a myriad of microclimates, as with every garden, but particularly here, we've got shade, partial shade, deep shade, full sun, and everything in between. Some really cool exposed beds. But, you know, if you look around at the borrowed landscape, these very, very tall queen palms, the Schefflera, the plant material up on the hill, you know, I've got to balance the weight. Also, the really, really cool waterfall. Look at those rocks. That rock waterfall on the pool. It's so cool. So I've got to work on really filling this area out to just make that rock look cozy. We'll be working in this bed here all the way up through here. Greg's got to fix a drain there that broke. And all of this irrigation, they had risers and spray, which we're obviously going to be cutting, capping, and converting to drip, which will be really good. And then this funky area here, another example of the superhighway of drains and irrigation and pipes galore. This just, I don't know how you could possibly even consider doing anything other than succulents around this yard and doing it justice. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. Oh, and those aren't all the plants. I still have plants coming from Caesar, from And then I'm also going to be getting some things from Oasis too. So here, this is a Trumpet Vine and another compatible. We're going to keep this. It doesn't look its greatest right now because it's winter, but you can see they also have the vines over there on that part of the pergola. So we're going to, the idea is this is going to train up. So we'll be planting out all around, all in through here. They're in the process of trying to find a fountain, but they haven't yet. So I'm going to do a pot as a placeholder in this bed. And then perhaps in phase 2, we'll move the pot out and put in the fountain. This over here, this Tasmanian tree fern and the baby tears, we're going to put a little boulder in here or a tipped pot. We're going to plant some soft succulents and just doll this up. But this baby tears is just an annual, or I should say a perennial. It just kind of hangs out here all year round. So I'm going to let it ride. And yeah, I mean, that's what we have going on. We're going to be here all week, and we'll check in a little while and show you the progress that we've made. We have one car down. It's the end of day 1, and we've got some progress to show for it. Greg made a couple of trips to KRC and got more boulders and more soil. I was able to begin some planting here in this bed. What's taken a really long time today is digging up all of the irrigation, because we're converting all of the spray to drip. So you can see what Cullen is doing over here, how long this takes and how tedious it is. Look at that. And these beds, the plants that were in these beds had been here for over 20 years. So there's a lot of roots and a lot of thatch, and it's just a lot of hard work. We had a busted drain here that the gardeners broke it when they were digging out the plants. There was a dead pygmy palm in this particular bed. So that had to all be dug out. Yeah, just a lot of really slow, tedious work. Of course, there was the Great Migration, bringing all of the plants and materials to the backyard. But despite all of that, we got all of these risers out, got them all capped, and we were able to get going on our planting here against the wall. I love me some narrow planting beds because there's just no end to the fullness and the finished look that one can create in a smaller bed. So here I've got a lot of crassula. I've got some Aeonium sunburst. I've got some moonstones, some Echeveria harmsii, some Aeonium kiwis. We've got some Pacivaria, a little bit of Echeveria. I think that's a Sahara down there. We're going to put a boulder right here and then do something different in this area here, yet to be determined. Tomorrow is another day. So we are just going to continue. You can see here where Greg had to fix a broken irrigation pipe. That was a mess. But these are the things that we do, and it takes a really long time. And we don't always know. And we don't always know what kind of soil we're going to be dealing with. And up here, it's hard clay. So yes, it has been a long day. But these are all things that you have to do. So almost done with that. So tomorrow should go really quickly. We're going to move more soil. We're going to place more boulders. And we're going to continue on with our fabulous plantings around this spectacular swimming pool. This has been Laura Eubanks reporting for Team DFS in Olivenhain, California, and day 1 of your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.